Hips moving round and round. Then you make that sound. Ooh, right now. So show me your backside. Let them legs unfold. I wanna see what you behold. Show me your backside. Release the freak, play it dirty if you know what I mean. Baby, move it up and down and around and around. Say up and down and around.
Grand Rising gods and goddesses, we are on our 25th saga of Intimate with TomBoi. Now I know lately I haven't been posting the links to my YT for y'all to check out the Intimate with TomBois, but I'm going to do that. So I'm going to place that right there real quick for y'all. If they do decide that they want to get rid of TT, hope y'all go over there, y'all follow me over there so y'all can continue to check out the episodes of Intimate with TomBoi. Today, I figured we'll talk about something interesting. What I want to talk about today is why it is difficult to forgive certain exes. Not only why is it difficult to forgive certain exes, but also if exes try to put you in certain situations, why it's so hard to believe that certain people are victims of being essayed or even just physically assaulted, and that's because of the way your relationship could have ended. This is definitely one of them topics that has to be talked about because we have a lot of victims that, have been essayed in the community, or physically assaulted. And we need to really just talk about this, but we need to also talk about how people haven't gone through this and they accuse somebody of doing this. As y'all know, I always give my stories, just to give y'all an idea, paint a picture of situations, and also for us to be aware of certain things. So for any of you that are close to me, anybody that knows that I grew up and I had a mother that dealt with bipolar disease. And so my mom was hospitalized for trying to unalive herself when I was younger. And basically that made me date a certain type of woman because of this. And so I had to learn that I couldn't be hospitals for certain women because of me going back to childhood trauma of knowing my mother trying to unalive herself when I was younger. Now, most of these women that I dealt with, they happen to not only deal with, say, like, they were bipolar or whatever like that, but a lot of them were essayed as either children and so forth. And so basically these were the type of women that I've dealt with. And it's just crazy to think how many women have been essayed. And a lot of women would ask me, well, did it ever happen to you? And I can honestly say no. I was fortunate to be in a family and around people that didn't do anything to me. And that was just, the protection of the ancestors and the Most High. And that just didn't happen to me. It wasn't dealt in my cards. But I dated women that were essayed and dealt with like mental diseases and so forth. Now, I have talked about how I got into the poly lifestyle at 12 because of how I dated the two girls that were older than me. And, some people feel like that was kind of a form of it because I was still at an age where you could be influenced in something and they were old enough to know better to not doing that. So, if in a sense you want to say that I would say that would be the time that you could say that I was, if you believe that it did happen to me. It's just because I was with it or whatever, I didn't think it was me being essayed. So let's get into it and I'm going to tell you my experiences. So I had one ex I dated that was essayed as a young girl. And it happened also throughout teenage and adult life. And basically, when we had got together, of course, she told me about it and things like that. But it also triggered her to, just have mental issues that she couldn't deal with. One time she was hospitalized, that she told me of. And basically, she told me the process of, family members and certain people that came to get her to get out of the hospital and things of that nature. And with this particular ex, I know personally that I did take her to therapy sessions, but when she went to the therapy sessions, she would tell me how it would go, and she said she would speak on her experiences with the therapist of, what had happened to her as a child. But I really feel like she didn't go to therapy to get healed because she was going there for other motives, because she had another situation going on. And I feel like it was more so motivated towards that than to heal from her situation. And so this particular ex, she, loved partying and, doing all kind of things. But the biggest thing is, if she got mad, she loved, how can I say this, arguing with you to get you mad enough to want to get physical with her. And the thing about it is, she didn't mind trying to get physical with you. Now the thing is, because she told me about her past and how people would put hands on her or whatever, or try to put hands on her, I was like, nah, I'm good on that. So I would try to avoid the situations. But she used to try to do shit to just try to get me to want to put hands on her, like, pushing my head and saying, like, make me shut the fuck up, TomBoi, make me shut the fuck up, pushing me, shoving me, everything to start an initial fight. And so the thing about this was, she was going through a court case with one of her BDs for him physically assaulting her. And so, I was going to court with her. And so I had to, of course, hear the case and what was going on. But because of what she would do with me, it started to make me think, like, are you becoming the abuser, or are you trying to force people into catching cases behind you cutting up and not being healed? So this started to make me think, what about people that are actually innocent and they get put in a situation to where somebody that has dealt with physical abuse or being essayed their life to the point to where now they have become the abuser towards you and trying to force you in to become an abuser so that they can play victim again. So to make a long story short, I got out of that situation. We both went our separate ways. No physical assault happened because I was smart enough to know to avoid the person that is like just used to being assaulted to the point to where they want to turn you into an assaulter. So I got out of that smooth. Fast forward, dating this lady or whatever, trying to go through a divorce or whatever. And the reason why is because she said that her husband had physically assaulted her, and basically she was talking about how she was essayed as a young child by a family member and how she had other abusive situations, other relationships and marriages. And so it was certain things, that was off about her. Like, she would say certain things could trigger her, like noises and stuff like that. And the thing was, you never knew what the noise would be. Like, it could be like, I just happened to put my fingers down and tap them, you know, and she just gives this crazy ass look, and you would think I was making like a whole bunch of beats or something like that, the way she would act. And it was just like, oh nah, or it could be something like I was breathing too heavy or something, like, and she just gives this crazy ass look. And it's like, well, who the fuck is supposed to know what noises make you mad at this point? Because it's like almost anything somebody does makes you upset. So make a long story short, I would just kind of like stay away from her because it was like never knew what type of mood she was gonna be in. Always had this like just grumpy ass face all the time. And she would always like have in her head I was always talking about her, or, and saying that always, oh, she wanted to control me. And in a sense, it's like, yeah, because you wanted to control me just doing natural things, breathing, tapping. I'm an artist. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna record. Now that's too much. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the TV was on 12. It goes up to 100, but that was too loud. You know what I'm saying? Like after a while, you just like, come on now, this is getting ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you just need to be by yourself. You don't need to be with nobody because you're gonna make a problem out of everything. So one day, I'm chilling, just, having a good time. I know she's up, she got a coffee. And basically, I'm like, all right, well, she got a coffee. She's up. So, I'm playing a little music or whatever, just, enjoying my morning. And this lady goes and flips out on me. She just telling me like, oh, this is not gonna work. And, she got me in the situation like, and you gotta get the fuck out. Nah, and I'm like, nah, fam. This ain't how this work. We gotta do this the proper way. Right? And she's just yelling at me, I'm Satan, and she's saying, my good friend, spiritual friend Kiwi is the reason why certain things and entities in the house. She's just flipping out, and I'm like, nah, you just took this to another level, and this shit don't even make sense. Like you cracking right now. And then on top of that, she she writes out a letter or whatever, right? And in the letter, it says certain things that were trying to basically say that I was getting physical with her. And this is what made me mad about the whole situation. When she started flipping out on me, she tried to act as if I was going to assault her. When I was like, come on, let's sit down. Let's talk about this. And she's like, it's too late, it's too late, it's too late. You had plenty of chances. I never had a chance because she never really discussed it. Or if she did discuss it, she never got to the meat or the grit of it. Like, we maybe had 2 conversations or whatever, right? So I'm like, no, we need to discuss this. But as I'm trying to tell her to sit down, you know what I'm saying? Because she's standing above me, and, people don't like that, it's because it can come off as somebody's trying to attack you. So, ask somebody to sit down. So when I'm telling her to sit down, she backs up, get away from me, as if I was going to hit her. She knew I wasn't going to hit her, but she tried to make it seem like it. And I was like, oh, you one of those. Then we go upstairs to the bedroom. She's jumping across the bed like, don't touch me, as if I was going to assault her. And then I started saying to myself, did your ex-husband really assault you how you say he assaulted you? Or did you say some shit or whatever and it didn't happen? Because it was just leading me back to what happened to another one of my exes, saying this shit happened. And I'm looking like, okay, nah. Along the line, y'all putting innocent people in jail or having them catch cases for no reason. And that shit is not right. So I'm going to go into some of the details that was in the letter. To sum it up, why this is what's going to make it hard for actual people that have been essayed or physically abused because of people like this. Like they playing victim and they playing with people's lives. So in the letter, she tried to say certain things like I might have poisoned animals. Come on now. If that was true or whatever, that's a felony charge. So she put that in the letter. Also, another thing that she said was that I had put my hand on her throat in a jokingly manner or whatever, right? And it never happened or whatever because she already told me what happened. So why would I do something like that, right? And she said, knowing that I am a domestic violence victim. So she was trying to make it seem like I was going to get violent with her. And it was like everything she was trying to do was trying to incriminate me, right? And the thing about it is when she said that, what pissed me off the most about it was her son was there. So you're telling me I did this shit in front of your son. He's a big ass fucking liar, right? Then another thing she did was she said, oh, TomBoi be touching and doing this to me while I'm trying to sleep. Now she's trying to say that I'm essaying her in her sleep, right? You crossing the line, lady. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, right? I had to go get pictures showing her basically not essaying me, but getting physical with me while I was sleeping or whatever, because I needed those pictures to back up and show that she was full of shit because she was taking this to another level. But long story short, I got the fuck up out of there because guess what? She was going to pin me on so many cases. I could just see the charges racking up where it would have put me in jail for a minute. I would have had so much going on and I would have been fucked up from somebody that mentally cracked and didn't heal and then tried to pin some dumbass shit on me that I didn't do or whatever by using this victim shit. And so with that being said, to all the ladies that are actually being physically abused or they were essayed, I'm sorry, ladies. I am sorry. I definitely want to make sure all of y'all heal from that and the best of your abilities, get your therapy that y'all need and everything, because I know that it's hard for y'all. And it's messed up that we have people that are out here like that will try to turn innocent people into monsters and use physical abuse from monsters as a reason to press charges on them, and that fucks up things for people that are actually victims because of a liar. So healing is important. If you have been abused as a child, even abused as an adult, go to therapy. But when you go to therapy, please make sure you heal. Please make sure you heal. Because you do not need to bring that trauma into your relationships. And then when you get with a good person, you try to accuse them of things they're not doing because of the way you were attacked previously. That means that your mental is off at that. Now at this point, you are trying to set somebody up that's a good person. And it's not right. So I need all of y'all to get healed and go to the proper people. So I want to give a shout out to two beautiful queens. Jess the Love Coach. She's somebody that she does counsel people on love, but she can also counsel you on other things. She's in LA area. Make sure y'all follow her. Alright. Also, Jasmine Webster, if you are in the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area or the Illinois area. Well, all of Wisconsin, we'll say that. I just say Milwaukee because that's my hometown. Or whatever, but all of Wisconsin and all of Illinois, you hit her up. She's definitely trying to inspire minds and get people counseled on that. So those two beautiful queens, y'all make sure y'all follow them, alright? Get the counseling. For those of the women that, are really just trying to heal, kudos to you, lady. Kudos to you for just trying to heal and get your life on the right track to being as normal as possible. Because I know that has to be something hard for you to just go through and have experienced. This was fun, y'all. As y'all know, we made it to Saga 25. Yes, 25. I love it. I told you we're going to try to do as many as possible. My team is playing today. We playing the Eagles. Come on, go Pack, go. We got this one in the bag. I know they calling this a wild card game, but man, forget that. Green Bay got this. You know what I'm saying? Come on. And I want y'all to enjoy y'all week. I want y'all to enjoy y'all Sunday. I will see y'all again. All right. So y'all be good out there. All right. Love one another. All right. Let's not put no false accusations in the air. Be truthful about certain things. All right. So, light, love, abundance, peace, and prosperity, gods and goddesses.
Wanna ski, wanna love me, baby. Think about all the things that you said you want from me, baby. I'm everything that you desire. Call me your honey, call me your baby. I'll drive you crazy, loving you lady. You're freaking and she says I go deep, you moaning, baby. I can